Dixon, and this is speech number 2, the process speech. Are you looking for a new dessert or even maybe a new breakfast item? If so, I have the perfect thing for you. It's called monkey bread. In the next few minutes, I'll be showing you and explaining to you how to make this tasty dish. Monkey bread has many different names. It is sometimes called African coffee cake, bubble loaf, golden crown, pinch me cake, and many other names. Where the name came from is unknown. According to Michael Boudreaux, journalist for the New York Times, the name monkey bread might have come from the way monkeys eat their food. How you pick at different things and they just eat it. That's how you eat monkey bread. You just pick the balls of dough and eat it. There are many different ways to make this. You can make it with sweet yeast dough, biscuit dough, or you can just simply buy canned biscuits. It is much easier than having to get all the dough together and knead it and all of that stuff. The recipe that I'll be using is a close friend's recipe, and it turned into a family tradition. My family eats it for breakfast and dinner. We usually make it pretty much every year for Thanksgiving, for dessert, or Christmas morning breakfast. Monkey bread is very similar to the cinnamon melts from McDonald's, except this monkey bread does not have icing on it like the cinnamon melts do, but you can add it if you would like. It takes about 20 to 30 minutes for prep time to get all the ingredients mixed together and in the pan and ready to bake. And then it takes about 25 minutes to cook. However, if you can find someone to help you to get all the ingredients together, to roll all the dough and get it in the pan, it'll help this process go a lot faster. The first step in making monkey bread is gathering up all the ingredients. You'll need a bundt pan, 3 cans of biscuits, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, ½ cup of sugar, 1 stick of margarine, 1 cup of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of water, and ½ cup of nuts. The nuts are optional, but my family and we like it, makes it taste better. You can also add blueberries, cranberries, or anything you would like to make it. Once you have all of your ingredients together, preheat the oven to 350 degrees. And then spray the pan with cooking spray, non-stick spray, like this. Make sure you get it all evenly so that it does not stick to the pan, because you have to turn it over and you want it to come out easily. When the pan has been sprayed, you can then spread the nuts in the bottom of the pan. It's easier if you chop up your nuts, because then you don't have giant chunks of walnuts in it and you just chop them up like that. And you just spread it throughout the bottom of the pan evenly. You just take your ½ cup of nuts all through the bottom. And now it is time to make the monkey bread. First you take your cinnamon and your sugar and you mix it in a bowl. You want to make sure you mix it up evenly so that you get an even amount of cinnamon and sugar on each ball of dough. Sometimes it's easier if you just mix it with your hands. My hands are washed. After this is mixed, you open all of your cans of biscuits. I have 1 can of biscuits right here. And next, you tear all of your biscuits into 4s. So you just like this. And then they're all in 4s. You just roll it up in the dough and roll up the dough and just put it in the mixture and just mix it around. Make sure the dough is covered completely in cinnamon and sugar. With this step, it'll definitely help if you have somebody to help you, because you have 3 cans of dough to ball up. And it takes a while. So you could have like an assembly line going, somebody with the sugar or somebody tearing. And then once you get them all covered in the sugar, you just place them in the bottom of the pan on top of the nuts. And you want to make sure you get the dough spread around evenly also, because you want it to look prettier and it helps with the formation. The next step is you take your melted margarine, your brown sugar, and your 2 teaspoons of water, and you mix it up on the stove. And then you boil it also. You want it to boil for about 2 minutes. And it'll make kind of a syrupy, caramely mixture, little liquid. And then once it is boiled or is bubbling, You just simply pour it on top of your whole monkey bread. Once again, make sure you get it covered equally. You want all the different syrup to spread equally over your dough. Finally, you have your monkey bread ready, and when the oven is preheated to 350 degrees, place the pan with all of the ingredients inside the oven and set your timer for 25 minutes. This may sound like a lot of work for just a dessert or breakfast, just a little side item, but it's definitely worth it. And it's tasty. You can eat it whenever you'd like, I think. When the 25 minutes is up, the monkey bread is finished, and you let the pan cool a little bit so it's not too hot to touch because you have to flip it. And you get a plate and you just flip it over, and then this is what you get.